Hello guys, Sunny here with Hardware Mana, and today we are checking out the Lian Li LANcool 2 Mesh RGB. And I was looking forward to reviewing this case for such a long time now, and for rupees 8500 this case provides almost all the features that you will need to build a nice system. This is not my first experience with a Lian Li case. The O11 Dynamic impressed me a lot. Can this LANcool 2 Mesh deliver beyond the expectations? Let's find out. Now, LANcool 2 Mesh is not a new case, and internally it's very similar to the previously launched LANcool 2 1, but the exterior design has seen some changes and these are welcome ones. So I will not take much of your time and let me tell you about the 5 things that I like about this Lian Li LANcool 2 Mesh RGB case. Almost all cases today come with a tempered glass side panel, and some of the premium ones come with a swinging one. But the LANcool 2 takes it up a notch and comes with 2 tempered glass side panels and 2 separate side panels sitting on hinges. The case looks like a supercar flexing its doors and panels open, but they are also very functional. I mentioned in my previous review of the Cooler Master NR600P that why I don't like compact grand PSU shrouds. But with the LANcool 2, you have access from both sides and it helps a lot. There are no thumb screws to fiddle with and no acrobatics to perform while installing the side panels. The panels are held to the frame by the magic of strong magnets, and there are a couple of things which can be improved with the panels, but I will tell you about them later. As for the quality of the hinges, they are smooth, strong and seem like they will not give up that easily. To make things easier for you, Lian Li has given plenty of options here, and the biggest of them are the cable covers behind the motherboard tray. Now, I have seen many companies using this concept, but the execution matters a lot and LANcool 2 Mesh almost nails it. There are 2 large steel panels that cover almost the whole back side. They are big enough to fit in a bunch of cables and have appropriate entry and exit points around the sides. These are mounted to the case with the thumb screws, and installing or removing them is a breeze. And if you are not a and want to show the peasants how it's done, then you can completely remove the side panels and still do a good cable management job. There are plenty of large cable cutouts and cable tie points around the frame. You also get some velcro straps to aid in the process, and the generous 24mm of clearance behind the tray also helps. The main side also gets this cable cover which can be rotated 180 degrees to allow more clearance for eATX boards. Not the real eATX boards, but the smaller ones. You just need to remove 2 screws and you are good to go. Fan installation options have always been Lian Li's strong point, and it's no different here. Well, the layout is mostly traditional, but the installation flexibility provided here is noteworthy. At the front, there is space for up to 3 120mm or 2 140mm fans, and the fans are mounted to the special bracket that is removable. It helps in radiator installation, and the removable design means easier maintenance along the line. There are 2 positions for the bracket, and by installing it at its outermost position, you gain up to 110mm of space. So push-pull setups with even a thick radiator will be possible here. It's almost over-engineered in my opinion, but as long as it works, I'm not complaining. On top of the PSU shroud, there are 2 metal plates which can be used to support 2.5-inch drives or dual 120mm fans. It is up to the user what they want to do with this plate, except for eating on it. You can completely remove them if you are a little bit insane, but for most people, I will recommend keeping them on. Having fans here can benefit GPU temperatures, and unlike most cases implementing this fan position, there's almost an inch of space below the fans. The mesh bottom panel also helps in bringing the fresh air in, and this design will definitely help 3000 FE series cards a lot. The top is the most standard affair, but both the 120mm and 140mm fan mounts are offset, which allows for better clearance for motherboard heat sinks. You can only mount 240mm radiators here, so no official 280mm support. All of these big features are good and dandy, but it won't be a Lian Li case if there's not some good attention to details. Take the thumb screws for example. Almost all the screws which come into contact with the case surface have rubber washers, which prevents scratches. And speaking of thumb screws, there are over 15 of them, the most I have ever personally seen in a case. The hinges are asymmetrical, that is, one shorter than the other one, which makes the installation much easier. Not something new or extraordinary, but always appreciated. Here's one little thing that I found: the hard drive trays are numbered. I don't know the exact reason why, but they do. And it was refreshing to see a hard drive tray that does not flex and feel like breaking with even the slightest of push. They are big black pieces of plastic with a traditional screw-based installation, and I like it. Apart from the big cable covers, you also get a small cover for hiding RGB or fan hubs. It also has a small channel for passing the power cable. Nice. If you're an absolute freak and want absolute symmetry, then you will be glad to know that you can mount the top fans at the dead center. Not many cases of this size offer this flexibility. So here comes the sad part, guys. My personal testing system has died. F's in the chats, please. And this was the first time that I could not do thermal testing on a PC case for my review. But don't worry, because from my own experience, I can tell you that this design of mesh actually performs great. And we have seen very similar mesh designs in the Cooler Master NR600, MTech NX800, Cooler Master H500, not the NZXT H500, etc. But you don't have to take my word for it. I have provided links to Gamers Nexus video in this description, as they have done a fantastic job covering the cooling potential of this case. It stood in the top for their testing charts, and I will highly recommend you to give them a visit. Not all things are rosy and bright. There are some things which can be improved with the case. They are small, but still worth mentioning to you. There are 3 ARGB fans, but why not a single splitter for fan power? And why use a 4-pin JST connector for the fans RGB when everyone and their dada dadi is using the 3-pin fan design? This makes the fans unusable with other controllers directly. While I like the hard drive cage is movable, this is definitely not the smoothest thing in the world. You will need to push with both hands or use some force to get it moving. The tiny little desk cap on the USB port sticks out like a big sore thumb, so maybe a cleaner design should be implemented here for those who will not get the optional upgrade kit. While the thumb screws are plenty, most of them are not very long, so they are kind of finicky to install or remove, so you will have to get used to it. Why a combo audio jack at the front? This case has plenty of space, so why not give both the options to the user? Magnets are cool and all. I think a small lock for all the panels should be present here, because you never know when the LAN parties from the old age will make a grand return and you will have to carry your case on your shoulders. There's some flex to the smaller side panels, which is more apparent on the mesh one. This is not a build quality issue, by the way. It's just with regular opening and closing. This may bend a little over time, so some increase in structural support will be great. And this. Some foam around the perimeter will solve this problem easily. Lianli has some accessories that can be bought for this case. It includes a backplate for hot swap drive upgrade, vertical GPU mount bracket, anti-sag bracket, magnetic LED strips, and a USB Type-C upgrade doodad. You also get a lot of SSD mounts with this case, 9 of them in fact. All of them are easy to use, but be careful while using the one located on the side panel, as the wires may squish a little. The fans used in the case are of decent quality. They spin at around 1300 RPM and they are extremely quiet even at full speeds. I just wish they use a standard RGB connector. Well, I have already told you what I need to tell you about the case. It's not perfect, but I think this is a step in the right direction as we are getting a well designed and well rounded product with excellent features at a very competitive price. Its biggest competition is the Cooler Master TD500 Mesh and the Fantex P400. And these cases are no slouch either when it comes to thermal performance, but when you look at the overall feature set of the Landcool 2, those cases look a little basic. So, should you go ahead and buy this case? Well, yes, you should. And in fact, why are you even waiting here? Go buy this case. But somehow, if you think the Landcool 2 is not for you, then I'm here to help you. In the description, I have given a list of mid-range good airflow cases, so please check them out. So thank you for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions for the Landcool 2, or if you want to give some feedback for this video, please let us know in the comments. And like, share, subscribe as per your tastes. I will meet you in the next one. Ciao, adios. Adios? Ciao, adios, amigos. Chalo, bye. Bye.